Hello, today's demo is on getting started with WebWatchBot. We're going to go ahead and create a watch item. Watch item could be anything that you are monitoring. It could be a website or something on your server, such as disk space, a performance counter, a process. But to start off, we're going to create something pretty simple and something that's very common, and that's monitoring a URL for uptime. So to get started, once you've started up WebWatchBot, you'll see the interface in the desktop, and you can just click on the New button on the toolbar, and that'll bring up a dialog with just some basic information. And here we're going to go ahead and just type in a URL, and you can put in Google and how often you want to monitor that website, and we'll just say every 30 minutes. By default, it's going to be active, and the other things really aren't terribly important. We can briefly go over a few things. The timeout would be a limit for how quickly you want the site to respond. So if I were to go ahead and check this, the monitoring would begin, and if it took longer than 5 seconds or 5,000 milliseconds, then an alarm would be triggered. And just to briefly talk about alarms are a way to start off actions such as sending an email alert. So I went ahead and switched the alarm tab, and you can see that there are two different types of alarms. There's a trigger and a reset. Automatically, by default, the trigger is set to one consecutive failure. That would be if it failed one time. So back to the General tab, if it took longer than 5 seconds to respond, google.com, not very likely, but if it went down, then it would definitely trigger that. Then the alarm would be triggered and the status would go down. And if I were to set up an email alert, it would send out an email alert and let me know that, hey, Google's down, and check it out. But then after the alarm is triggered, if it responds in the amount of time that I was looking for, which in this case was 5 seconds, it would only take one consecutive good response to reset that alarm, and then the status would go back up. And if I had configured it by clicking on the Actions button to send out an email alert, I would get an alert telling me, hey, it's back up and everything's good. So just a quick overview of setting up a watch item, and also briefly discussing the alarm tab. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and we get prompted to build some default reports, and we'll go ahead and say yes. And we can see now we have this new watch item here. It's set up, hasn't run yet, runs every 30 minutes. Down below here is the log, and it shows that, hey, it went ahead and ran the very first time. Got a good HTTP status code of 200. Only took 275 milliseconds, well under the 5,000 millisecond timeout limit, and was a success. And it's now going to wait another 29 minutes and 59 seconds for the next run. Thank you very much for watching.